Slough House, the end of the line for MI5's rejects. But death isn't always permanent, not in this game. Just when the pieces settle, someone moves a pawn, and suddenly you're back in play. You see, Slough House isn't just a dumping ground, it's a pressure cooker, and under pressure, even the most broken agents can explode. In the world of intelligence, silence doesn't mean safety, it means something is being buried. Season 4 didn't end with a bang, it ended with quiet, measured silence, the kind that follows a cover-up, or the calm before a storm. We saw friendships fray, loyalties tested, and enemies made. But what if that was just the setup? What if everything we've seen so far has been leading to a single truth? That Slough House is more important than anyone's willing to admit. This isn't a story about redemption, it's a story about consequences, and the consequences are coming. This is what we think is coming in Season 5. Let's rewind. River Cartwright. He's gone dark, burned by the system, abandoned by those he trusted, and walking away, or so it seems. If you think River's gone for good, think again. The man who once questioned everything now knows exactly what he's looking for, and who's trying to stop him. Diana Taverner, still climbing the ladder, still playing every side, but it's starting to creak beneath her weight. She's made enemies in high places, and even more in low ones. Her days of unaccountable power may be numbered, and Jackson Lamb, gruff, cynical, brutal, but something rattled him at the end of Season 4. He's seen the game change, and it's not in his favour. He's not just protecting his team anymore, he's watching his back. Slough House is still standing, but the storm is here. River Cartwright was never the failure they made him out to be. He was the threat they couldn't control. From day one, River wanted to believe MI5 meant something, that justice could be served from within, but Season 4 took that belief, broke it, and buried it. Now, River doesn't want redemption, he wants the truth. Season 5, he goes ghost, no handlers, no rules, just a mission, one rooted in his grandfather's past. David Cartwright knew things, hid things, and River is about to dig them up. What if it's more than legacy? What if River uncovers a Cold War operation still influencing MI5's top brass? Something rotten, something dangerous, a ghost network of agents whose identities were never wiped, because they were never meant to be. He's not coming back to Slough House, he's going deeper, undercover in a world even Lamb can't protect him from. The hunter becomes the hunted, and River may be walking into a trap designed decades ago. There are reasons to believe this is exactly where the story is heading. First, the revelation about River's biological father. In Season 4 we learn that Frank Harkness, a rogue CIA operative who trained children to become future assassins, is River's real father. It's a devastating reveal, and it reshapes everything. Harkness wasn't just a threat, he was a legacy, one River never asked for. Second, David Cartwright's complicity. He didn't just hide River's parentage, he made a trade, sacrificing his own daughter to keep River out of Harkness's reach. That deal cost lives, and it placed David squarely in the same moral grey zone as the enemies he once fought. River now carries the burden of both their sins. Third, River's disillusionment. Since Season 1, he's watched MI5 lie, sacrifice and betray, all in the name of national interest. He tried to play by the rules, but the rules never protected him. His demotion, the cover-ups, the casual cruelty, it's all led to this moment. And finally, Harkness's ghost still looms. His cold body operation, his knowledge of MI5's dark corridors, his network, none of it has been fully dismantled. River knows that, and he knows the only way to destroy a shadow is to step into it first. Slough House thrives on dysfunction. It's chaos with a filing system. But that chaos has a pattern, and that pattern's been disrupted. There's a leak, not the kind that drips once, the kind that's been bleeding for months. Roddy Ho, brilliant but oblivious. He could be manipulated and never notice. Shirley Dander, impulsive, aggressive and fed up. Would she sell intel for meaning, for money, for revenge? Catherine Standish, loyal, haunted, vulnerable. She's been used before. Could someone do it again? Or maybe it's Louisa Guy, grieving, isolated, and more dangerous than she looks. A good agent is only a few broken beliefs away from becoming a liability. And what if it's none of them? What if it's someone new, someone planted, watching, reporting? Not to Taverner, but to someone higher, or darker. The mole's not just leaking files, they're shaping outcomes, turning failures into liabilities, making Slough House unstable on purpose. And Lamb is starting to suspect it. Why this theory makes sense. In previous seasons, Slough House was dismissed as a dumping ground, a career graveyard. But by season 4, we begin to see the team pulled into increasingly sensitive operations. That shift isn't an accident. Someone is moving pieces behind the scenes. The appearance of recurring threats, like sleeper agents and rogue networks, suggests someone has intimate knowledge of MI5's blind spots. A mole inside Slough House would explain why operations keep going sideways, why bad intel leaks, and why team members are constantly caught off guard. Roddy Ho's computer system has been accessed before. Shirley's discipline record makes her an easy target for manipulation. Catherine's past with Charles' partner proves she can be emotionally compromised. Louisa, still grieving Min's death. And trauma is a window. And let's not forget the bureaucratic convenience of Slough House. Who watches the rejects? No one. Which is exactly why a mole would thrive there. This theory raises a terrifying possibility. Slough House was never broken by accident. It was broken on purpose. Season 5 might not be about who wins. It might be about who survives. River is off the leash. There's a mole in the ranks. And Lamb's starting to smell the rot. Everything is on the table. MI5 sins are crawling into daylight, and Slough House is about to become the battleground. So what do you think? Is River hunting ghosts, or becoming one? And who's the traitor inside Slough House? Drop your theories in the comments and stay tuned. Part 2 is coming next week, where we break down what's coming for Diana Taverner, and why Jackson Lamb may finally have to lead from the front. Subscribe for more predictions, breakdowns and deep dives into slow horses, because in this world, nothing stays buried forever.